Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today I'm going to play a little bit more Singleton to try out some decks before we have to, to play it as a real format for the Decathlon thingy. I've played a control deck in the format, and now I'm going to try this aggressive vampire deck. I found a list online, a standard list, or maybe it was an Alchemy list, I don't remember, but it looked pretty good, and I liked a lot of the things it was doing. So what I did is I took all of its 4 drops and expanded them out into a bunch of 1-ofs. Or I took their 4-ofs and expanded it into a bunch of 1-ofs. So like the deck I found just played a bunch of Voldair and Epicure. Well, now I get to play Valentine, Falconwrath Pit Fighter, and Stinger. Obviously, these are varying degrees of good. Sometimes you get like just side grades, like instead of playing 2 Anja, you just get an Imstern Predator instead. That's fine. You're happy with that. It's totally fine. The 3-drop slot is pretty stacked as well. But some of the 2 drops, are not amazing. Like Malakir Blood Priest leaves some to be desired. But you know what? You've got aggressive on-theme creatures. You've got Olivia to top the curve. You've got lands that make both colors of mana. And we're hoping that our aggressive draws can just beat our opponents pretty quickly. And that's what this deck wants to do. So we're going to hop into a couple of games and see if aggro is something you can do in this Singleton format. All right. Get to match up against Sorin, the OG vampire himself. I go first with 2 lands in my hand. You know what? I'm going to keep this. If I spike an untapped land next turn, things go pretty well. If not, I'll just slow roll, and it'll be fine also. Okay, playing against some sort of control deck. That's fine. We'll just play out another vampire and smash. Now, if we're lucky enough to find a 3rd untapped land, we get to flip Alluring Suitor. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Do I get to flip this? I do. Maybe? Yeah, it flips. Cool. I'll go ahead and give my Blood Petal Celebrant +1/+0. Yeah, you're up. So obviously our deck paid us off by letting us draw some untapped lands, but this is the draw that we want to have with this deck. A tap land or 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop with some gas left in the tank. So we'll play the Evolving Wilds. We'll go attacking here. I think I'll just go to damage. Cool. Now I'm kind of removal proof. This can't discard a card and sacrifice a vampire to draw 2 cards. I'll run out Epicure to make a blood token. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Yeah, I like that. Just 1 damage to everything? Sure. Blood Fountain is going to help us rebuild a hero for the next few turns. And I still have a 3/3 on the battlefield. Alright, we'll fetch. Fetch a swamp, obviously. So let's go Haunted Ridge, attack. Dragon Turtle. When it enters the battlefield, tap it and up to one target creature I control. They don't untap during untap steps. Okay. I'll just go Blood Fountain plus Falconwrath Forebear. The Blood Fountain gets to recur like the Epicure plus something else, which is pretty good. Sure, they have to tap out to do that. Seems good to me. Wait, they're just dead, right? Oh, now they're super dead. Because this gets haste. I guess they could have a Fading Hope. I don't think they do, though. Boom, gotcha. Sweet. Vampires for the win. Let's go again. Alright. Let's get into another game here. Yeah, again, this hand seems just fine. Got a 1-drop. We've got a couple of 2-drops we can choose from. Spikefield Hazard can be a spell or a land in this hand. Okay. Voldaran Estate's a nice draw. It's going to make us blood tokens to keep us fueled up as the game goes along. I think I'll hold off on the Bloodthirsty Adversary and just play the Restless Bloodseeker next turn. Okay. Seems like a good target for my Spikefield Hazard eventually. Mono white. Maybe. It's hard to tell from just one. Like a few cards, but it's kind of what it seems like. Go with Bloodseeker here. Obviously, we don't have like that many ways to gain life in this deck, but we have some. And some is enough, I think, to make this 2-mana 1/3 vampire, playable. Whenever a line enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains flying until end of turn. Okay. And do they have something else to do? I'm hoping this Shadow Skull Smashing can do something for us eventually. Keep hovering my 1/3. I don't think they can do anything about it right now, though. Oh, sure, I guess that works. Now I can... This is a free attack. So let's get in with the Stinger. It's a free attack. And then what? I'm more scared about the Fledgling getting big. So I think I just double spell. Oh, I can't. Ooh, I messed that one up. Okay. Can't do that either. Yeah, I should have played the Shadow Skull Smashing this turn instead of the Voldaran Estate. Oops. Yeah, I guess I'll just play Statuette here. Yeah, I should have shocked this in for sure. And then I would have Neonate's Rush plus Spikefield Hazarded something. That's fine. This can still block that. This doesn't seem all that great. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. seems just okay. Adeline seems better than just okay, though. Yep. Go to blocks. Block that. My turn. Dominating Vampire. Okay. So with this, I can steal something for a turn. So I can, like, steal Adeline. But I don't know what that does for me. So I'm wondering about just, like, playing Spikefield Hazard tapped. And doing nothing. I'm threatening, like, activate Statuette, Neonates Rush something, which could be fine. Yeah, the fledgling's getting kind of out of control. But we're still in an okay spot. We have lots of draws that can get us back into this just fine. I think I'll discard the Dominating Vampire to make that play. Oh, they are not attacking with anything. Foretelling something. If that's like Starnheim Unleashed, then I'm pretty dead, probably. Well, at least I get to kill that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alluring Suitor doesn't do a lot here, but I think I just have to untap. Bloodchief's Thirst. Don't have second black yet, so I can't even activate it. I guess I can use it to just shoot the fledgling, though. So let's see. If I shoot fledgling and then go Dominating Vampire, steal Adeline, play this. I guess I could shock this in and activate the Statuette by discarding the Suitor. Yeah, let's get aggressive. Let's try that. Okay. Do that. Big attacks. They just take a big chunk? Sure. Adversary gets to flash back Bloodchief's Thirst or Neonates Rush next turn, depending on what happens. It is Starnheim Unleashed. Shoot. See, if I double block, this can kill one of those. Or I single block like this. I think I double block. Okay, Cathartic Pyre is kind of nice. Let's go. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Auto pay. Flashback this. Shoot one of those. Play a land, say no attacks. And then cross our fingers for Olivia off the top. They can flip this, which is kind of scary, I guess. Yeah, that'll probably do it, honestly. I kind of have to double block this. Yeah, the gain 4 is going to be really good for them. They can't become knight. Oh, okay. That doesn't do anything. Cool. But they have 2 X4s, and I can't do anything about that. I guess it's a little bit better to do it this way. But yep, that's going to be it for us. Done in by Starnheim Unleashed. It's a powerful card. Never find a good place in Standard, but got us there. Okay, let's try one more. Cool, found an opponent right away. Let's see how this goes. I go first. Yeah, I think I keep this. I think I'll just run out Perforator on 2. This card is not amazing, but it does attack. Of course they have... Of course they have Werewolf Pack Leader. I'll play Alluring Suitor this turn. Make them think twice about attacking, maybe. No Snowlands. Which is interesting, so no Blizzard Brawl. Yep, choose Wolf. So whenever another creature of the chosen type enters a battlefield, put a counter on it. Okay. So I think first things first is I'll attack with both creatures. I think this is a pretty easy attack. If they decide not to block, they take a lot of damage here. And depending on how they block, that'll decide how we play this turn. So I think I want to maximize damage here at least a little bit. So I think I'll activate it once. Say go, they take 7. Then, oh nope, not that. Shock this in. And then play the Bloodcaster and the Gatekeeper, I think. Gatekeeper's not at its best here. So maybe it's Bloodcaster plus Null Priest. Yeah, that's fine. Just flood the board. And if I find a swamp next turn, like Brushstroke looks really good on this board. They have a 4-mana 3/3. Yep. Yeah, our opponent's deck didn't look amazing, and we flooded the board nicely. Okay. Alright, we're gonna squeeze one more game into this video, because a couple of these games have been very fast. I go first here. Yeah, this looks good. This looks like a keeper. I think this Spikefield Hazard's a land. And Shadow Skull Smashing might not be. Tenacious Pup is pretty good. I think I'll just go Bloodseeker instead of Slaughter Specialist here. Battlefield Raptor, huh? It's a buff Raptor. I'll bluff. Okay, so this has Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. So we can block that thing. So we'll run out Nighthawk Scavenger. And we'll see what happens next turn. We'll probably play the Shatter Skull Smashing as a land. They're just flooding the board with a bunch of dorky creatures, huh? Neonate's Rush looks really good here. Honestly, Neonate's Rush makes me want to shock in Shatter Skull Smashing, play Slaughter Specialist, and then rush the Soulmender. Is that ridiculous? It's a little aggressive, but I kind of love it too. Or I hold on to this, rush, see if I hit land drops. Maybe that's the play. Rush first. No land drop, but Predator's going to be good here too. Then I'll go Gatekeeper. Eat the Soulmender. So now creatures cost an extra 2 life to cast. Of course, then they play Paladin class. Yeah, sure. This gives it a vigilance counter? Okay. We'll go Immerstrom Predator here. This dumb bird might kill us. If they level up Ranger class, then they can attack as a 4/5. And I'm always going to be one behind. So we will see. Yep. Okay, just playing the Evangel's kind of fine. I guess I get to tap something now. Oh, but when it becomes tapped, it does the thing. I'm going to leave that there, but it does get bigger, so that's cool. I think I will block the wolf with my scavenger. Scavenger's never going to win this race. So I think I just have to take the trade where I can get it. If that goes away, my turn. Oh, well, it's not really what I wanted to see. But we're attacking. Can't block this, so we're attacking. Don't think I'm playing the Slaughter Specialist. And I think this is going to kill me instead of actually doing anything useful. Yeah, and then they get to pump it twice and then just kill me with the Battlefield Raptor. Okay. Tenacious Pup is a little busted. just a smidge. Like, I lost this game because of the Tenacious Pup. Wait, what? Okay. I will live for one more turn. I mean, I don't think I can win this game, but I'm going to play it out. Bloodthirsty adversary, huh? So I get to get Neonate's Rush. And then see if I can find... that one card. So if I top deck Blood Chief's Thirst, I win this game. It was a 1-drop, but not the right 1-drop. Because Blood Chief's Thirst, I would get to kill the Raptor and then attack for 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, no, that's just 8. 9 damage. Not quite. Close, though. And we're dead. Well, we got by the little white-green deck. I really didn't expect that, but Pup made the flyer just kind of absurd to deal with. And they got us. So what do we think? Is this the right way to go for a Singleton deck in this format? If you want to win the token for the Decathlon, is this what you want to do? I don't think so. I think you can probably build an aggro deck that's a little bit more coherent than this. We never really got any of our vampire synergies to do anything. We just had some creatures that sometimes did good. I think there are some synergies here that are worth exploring a little bit more, and maybe we just hit a small sample size. We drew a lot of lands too. We don't have that many lands in our deck, but we hit a lot of them. So maybe just a small sample size, but we had some aggressive draws and did win a few games, and then we had some kind of crappy draws and didn't win a few games. Maybe we need a little bit more removal, and like some of these card draw spells aren't really where we want to be. I hate this card, so I'd take this card out and put in another removal spell to start. I don't know. There's something here. You can probably build an aggro deck that does something. I don't know if this is it or not, but it could be. We've got powerful stuff, and we've got enough cheap threats to make it compelling. But that's gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoyed this foray into an aggressive Singleton deck, and I hope that this video, with the last one I did, gives you some information if you want to do the decathlon and try to get the 7 wins. So, thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.